Okay, so to get started here, we are going to take this into side crochet, which means there's going to be a whole lot of twisting. The twisting is the biggest thing that we're after here, really lengthening one side to the next and really going crosswise. The lengthening is a big deal as well. There's going to be a lot of positions where you're really trying to stretch things out all through one side and the other. Don't neglect that. You're not just trying to huddle up and twist. You're trying to actually find some length and then move into the twist as far as you can, taking things from one side of the body to the other. So just work things as best you can. There's going to be a few odd positions here as we go through the flow, so just keep that in mind. Now, taking this toward the side crow, that's the one demonstration I have here before we begin. And what's going to happen once we get in the main part of the flow, every sequence is going to bring you to the front of the mat, and we're going to come into this from a toe squat. So you're going to be standing with both feet together. Your arms can be in a few different positions here. You can release at any point, bring your hands wherever you like, whatever keeps you balanced. But you're going to keep your legs together, lift the heels up high, keep them lifted. Keep your core engaged and work to keep your torso upright as much as you can. It's more challenging than you might think. Now you're going to sink down. Move with control. Take it slow. The heels stay lifted. The knees travel forward. Legs still together. Squeeze the ankles toward each other as best you can. And then just slowly, with control, bring yourself all the way down to your heels. Now once you're down, you're going to bring your hands down to the floor. And then you'll turn the knees to one side or the other. And I'll tell you which. But right now, I'm just going to turn my knees over to the left side. So my hands are still forward. I'm opening my chest toward the right, toward the front of the mat. And then to deepen your twist, you're going to bring one arm up high, take an inhale. With the exhale, bring that arm across, press into the opposite thigh. So my left elbow's pressing into my right thigh. Now lengthen out your spine as much as you can. Open your chest toward the front. If you don't want to take the arm balance, the option here is just to hold the twist, and that is good enough. Keep pulling in through your midsection to lengthen your spine. Stay tall. Pull your chest forward. And then if you're going to actually take the arm balance here, you got to bring that first hand down. Set the palm down flat. Now you're going to set the second hand down as well, and it's your choice where that goes. You can be close to the first hand, maybe within shoulder width. You can bring it out wider. And if you do come into balancing here, you're going to have at least one elbow pressing into your leg. It might be two. Depends on how long your limbs are, all right? If you can't get two elbows underneath, don't sweat that. Just take that to where you can and work the twist. Now as you're coming into this, you're going to let your shoulders go forward, bend the elbows in toward you, probably lift your hips a little bit. Look forward, lean, take it slow. And then you lift this up to bring the feet up. Now, the standard variation of side curl that most people get into is with both knees bent like this. You can also extend both legs to one side. You can scissor this out in opposite directions. You can cross your legs, whatever you like. But keep your shoulders pulling forward. That's where the balance comes in, keep in mind. And then we'll take it through the Vinyasa. Now, you can just step it back into plank. You can fly it back and find chaturanga. But just feel it out and see how far you want to go with this today. So really just pay attention where you're at. If you just want the twist, that's fine. Hold that for at least 5 breaths before you move to your Vinyasa. And just keep all that in mind. So to get started, bring yourself to the front of the mat and come up to standing. Now to set this up, bring your feet out a little bit wider than your hips. And the heels can be in, toes out, whatever is your natural standing position. For most people, it's external rotation. It might be a little bit internal, but that's fine. Look down. Lift all 10 toes up off the floor. Spread them out nice and wide. And then bring your toes back down by one. Grip the floor with your toes. Now, just feel this out. Make sure your weight's actually centered between the toes and heels. And hold some tension in the thighs to draw the kneecaps up. Keep some tension in the glutes to ground your spine. And then brace your midsection, so pulling around your waist. And try to make your spine taller and stretch this up a little bit. And just hold that tension to keep your upright posture. Let your arms just hang at your sides. Let your shoulders sink down. Keep your neck long. Draw your chin in just a bit. And then once you're ready, just close your eyes. So just take a moment to settle in like this. Let your mind quiet down. And just start to deepen your breathing here. So the inhale's pulling as much as you can. Try to fill up your lungs. Hold on to all that breath at the top. When you exhale, constrict the back of your throat. Slow your breath down on the way back out. And just work to make your exhales last at least as long as the inhales as you breathe. And just keep breathing like this here to begin. When you're ready, take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, just open your eyes. Take it slow. With an inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, reach us up high. Exhale, hands through center again. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale through center. Inhale, reach us up high. Now keep the arms up high. With your left hand, take hold of the right wrist. And then lean to the left. Pull the right arm across, gaze up high. Bring it back up to center. Switch this out. Hold your left wrist. Pull the left arm across, lean right, look up toward the ceiling. And then bring it up through center. Switch it out. Pull the right arm across. Pull the right shoulder back. Keep looking up. Back through center. Take hold of your left wrist. Pull the left arm across. Draw the left shoulder back. Still looking up. Now bring it back through center one more round. Take hold of the right wrist. Draw the right arm left. Try to open your chest toward the ceiling. Maybe take it deeper and see about bending in your left knee. Take a further lean. And then bring it back up through center. Switch it out again. Hold your left wrist. Lean to the right. Draw the left shoulder back. Open your chest toward the ceiling. See about bending your right knee here. And then bring it back up to center. Take an inhale. With the exhale, bring the hands down through center to your low back, palms open, fingers spread wide, shoulders pulled back, keep the elbows wide, keep your chest open. We're going to go back and forth here with a cross step, twisting with the lower body. So put the weight to your left foot, step your right foot back and across, come onto the toes, keep the heel lifted behind. Now keep your shoulders pulled back, and then slowly bend the knees, sink about halfway down. You can lean forward if you need to. And then lift back up, step the right foot wide. Take it the other way. Weight to the right foot, left foot back and across. Come on to the toes. The heels lifted behind. Shoulders pulled back. Keep your chest open. Take it slow. Bend the knees. Sink about halfway down. And then lift back up. Come back to center. Bring it over the left foot again. Right foot back and across. Step it long. Keep your shoulders pulled back. Chest open. Now take it slow. Bend into both knees again. You can lean forward if you need to. But bring the right knee as low as you can toward the floor. And then lift back up. Step it forward, take it the other way. Weight to the right foot. Left foot back and across again. Step it long. Keep your shoulders pulled back. Take it slow. Bend the knees, sink down low. Try to get that left knee just above the floor. Lift back up. Step it forward. We'll take it one more round. Over to the left foot, right foot back and across again. Step it long. Shoulders pulled back. Go slow. Bend into both knees. Lean forward if you need to, but bring the right knee all the way down to the floor. And then once you're down, with an inhale, reach your right arm up high. With the exhale, bring the right arm down past your left thigh and twist. Pull your left shoulder back. Keep your spine long. Gaze up high. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, both hands to your low back. Lean forward to the left foot. Step your right foot out wide again. And let's take it to this side. Weight to the right foot. Left foot back and across. Step it long. Shoulders pull back, chest open. Now take it slow. Bend into both knees. Sink down. Maybe hinge forward if you need to, but bring that left knee all the way down. Once you're down, with an inhale, reach your left arm high. And then bring the left arm down past your right thigh. Pull the right shoulder back. Work that twist. Gaze up high. And then go ahead, release your twist. Both hands to your low back. Put the weight to the right foot. Step your left foot forward. Now just keep the feet wide like this. Shoulders pulled back. Take an inhale. With the exhale, slowly hinge from the hips. Lead with your chest. Come down halfway. And then once you're halfway down, just relax. Release your hands to the floor. Bend your knees. And just shake things out. Pedal this out with your hips up high. And then with this fold, we'll take it with a wrist stretch. So one at a time, bring your hands underneath your feet, palms facing up. Toes toward the wrist creases. And do that on both sides. And just feel this out. Now you can make this as intense as you like. Maybe dig the toes down into the bones of the wrists. Maybe just move a little bit side to side. You can lift one heel up and then the other. Maybe both if you want to balance it. Careful here, because if you fall forward, nothing's going to catch you. And if you want to work the forward fold, you can bend the elbows and draw yourself further down. Just feel this out. Keep the weight in your hands. Keep your hands tense. And keep your fingertips pressing into the floor. Just take it away, you can. And then once you're ready here, just go ahead and release the hands from underneath your feet. And then with your hands on the floor, go ahead and bring your knees down. Come into all fours. And from all fours, we're going to take another wrist stretch here. Now keep your hips stacked over your knees, wrists underneath the shoulders. With your palms facing down, rotate your fingertips out to the side and then in toward your knees as far as you can go. Now set your hands flat, spread the fingers wide, dig your fingertips down. And keep gripping the floor. Keep the hands tensed here. Now just start this out, circling your shoulders over your wrist. Keep gripping the floor. Feel this out. And now this might be enough. If you want to take things further, try to keep your spine pressed up toward the ceiling. And then maybe slide your knees further back, only so far as your hands still stay flat. Keep gripping the floor. And if you want to take it further still, extend your right leg straight back, reach to the big toe. Keep your hips squared, lower that right hip. And then to move with this, we're going to pulse sideways here, moving like a fish. So on my count, bring the right foot left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your right knee down. Take it on the other side. Extend your left leg straight back. Reach to the big toe. Lower the hips. Your hips are square. Keep gripping the floor with your hands. And then again, let's pulse it sideways here. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, set your left knee down. And then go ahead, come up onto the fingertips. Bring yourself down to seated on your heels. Let's take a moment, shake your hands out. Loosen your fingers, loosen your wrists, maybe loosen your shoulders a little bit as well. Once the hands are ready, just stay on your heels like this, and we're going to take this into a bridging position. Bring your knees out wide, maybe a little bit wider than your hips. Hands behind the shoulders, about shoulder width. Now try to stay light in your hands and stay in your fingertips. Now keep in mind, we're going to lift and lower this to make this work, to make it actually worth doing. Kick your feet down to the floor and be sure your glutes squeeze as you press your hips up and forward. So let's go back and forth. With an inhale, kick down, squeeze your glutes, press your hips up and let your head fall back. And then slowly take it all the way back down. Again, kick into the floor, lift your hips, open up, and then bring it back down onto your heels. One more time, kick into the floor, squeeze your glutes, hold here, keep that lift. And if you can hold on to this and take it further, maybe try to hover your fingertips up off the floor. Glutes engaged, feet still kicking down. And then go ahead, sink back down to the heels. From here, we'll take it side to side. Left hand stays down. With an inhale, sweep your right arm left, open up, let your head fall back. And then bring it all the way back down. Other way, with the next inhale, sweep your left arm right, open up here. And then bring it back down. With an inhale, sweep your right arm left, open up again. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, sweep your left arm right, open up. And then with the exhale, come back down. Inhale, sweep your right arm left one more time. Hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing. Let your head fall back. Keep breathing. Stretch your right arm long. Maybe go further. You can kick into the right foot. Try to lift your right knee up off the floor. Hips pressing forward. And then bring it all the way back down. Other side, when you're ready, with an inhale, sweep your left arm right. Stay open here. Let your head fall back. Reach to the left arm. Kick the left foot down. Maybe lift that left knee up off the floor. And then again, bring it all the way back down. Once you come down, walk your hands forward, come into all fours. And from all fours, just take a moment, move around, wiggle around a little bit side to side, keep your low back loose. And then from here, we're going to take it down onto the forearms. So bring both forearms to the floor, and you can set it up however you like. Forearms parallel with the palms down, or push the palms together. Just see if the elbow stays shoulder width. And take a forearm plank, step your feet back. Bring your body into line with the feet about hips width distance apart. Push your hands down, lift your spine up toward the ceiling. Now from here, we'll take a side plank variation. Roll your heels over to the right side. Come up onto your left hand. Now maybe just stay here and keep your hips up high. This is good enough. Now if you're going to go further, reach your left arm past your head. We're going to go back and forth. Left elbow to right knee, so you're moving your right leg from underneath. Just keep your hips high. So take an inhale here. With the exhale, squeeze in elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time, and then come back to center to your forearm plank. And let's take the other side. Roll your heels left. Come up onto the right hand. Keep your hips high. Maybe stay here. If you're going to go further, right arm reaches past your head. And if you're going to move, it's going to be right elbow to left knee, left leg moving from underneath. Now take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze this in, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time. Now bring it back to center, back to that forearm plank. And then go sit your knees down. Come back up to all fours. From all fours, take a moment, move around and breathe. Now I'm going to work a little bit more twisting, and this is going to be from a little bit of an unusual position. We're going to take a lopsided setup. So I want you to come down onto the right forearm and stand your left hand. Now right elbow to the side, right hand moves into center, that forearm's diagonal. Slide your left hand back, elbow above the wrist, keep your elbow pulled into your side. Now just keep your chest facing down. And then step your feet back, bring this into a lopsided plank, bring your body into line, chest facing down. Now from here, just walk it forward and back. So go ahead, walk your feet forward, bring your hips up as high as you can, just keep looking down. And then walk it back out and come back into that plank. Again, walk your feet forward. Get your hips up as high as you can. And then walk it back again and bring your body into line. Now, a little bit different here. This is where we work the twist. Just take one step with the right foot, one step with the left. And then once your hips are lifted from here, we're going to walk this over to the left side from underneath. Step the right foot past the left, and then step the left foot over to the left. And then keep walking over to the left side. Now try to work to get that right thigh past your left elbow. Work the twist best you can. Hips are still high. You're still looking down at the floor. Not supposed to be especially comfortable. And then once you've walked into that twist as far as you can go, walk it back out. Come back into center, back to that plank. And then go ahead and set your knees down. Come up to both hands. Take a couple breaths. And of course, we got to go on the other side. So once you're ready, come down to the left forearm and stand your right hand this time. Left elbow to the side. Left hand moves into center. That forearm's diagonal. Slide your right hand back, elbow by the wrist. Keep the elbow pulled into your side. Step both feet back. Bring your body into line. And just keep looking down. And then from here, forward and back. Go ahead, walk your feet forward. Bring your hips up as high as you can. And then walk it back out. And bring your body back into line. Walk the feet forward. Hips up as high as you can go. Keep the right elbow pulled in. Walk it back out. And bring yourself back into that plank. Now this time, just take one step forward to the right foot, one step forward to the left. And once your hips are lifted, step the left foot over to the right underneath your right leg. Walk the right foot to the right as well. And keep walking this to the right until you can get that left elbow as close as you can go to moving past your right elbow, left thigh past the right elbow, I should say. And then from that twist, walk back into center, bring your body into line. And then go and set your knees down. Come back up onto both hands. Take a moment to breathe here. All right, now from all fours, we're going to move to that toe squat that I showed you at the beginning. So bring your knees together, bring your feet together as well. Tuck the toes of both feet underneath. And then with your toes tucked, just bring the hands in close to your knees and keep your spine rounded here to start. Now dig your toes down into the floor. And just go back and forth. Round your spine, lift your knees up toward your chest. And then bring the knees back down and just keep moving back and forth like this just to help stretch out the bottoms of your feet. And the next time you lift your knees, keep them lifted. Keep your heels high. Legs together. Now walk your hands in close. Keep your fingertips down on the floor and keep your spine rounded here. Now we're going to go back and forth. This is a bit of core work here. It's not supposed to be easy. Here's the rules. The hands have to stay where they are. You're going to do this one leg at a time, extending straight forward with the heel down, and then extending your leg straight back, bringing this through center. The hardest thing is going to be to pull the leg through center. So if you want to keep it hard, keep your hips down low. If you need more space, bring your hips up high. So just work this as best you can. Now pull the right knee in toward your chest, spine rounded. Extend your right leg forward, heel down. The right leg doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Here's the hard part. Pull the right knee to your chest again. Now lift your hips as much as you need. Extend the leg straight back. Come on to the toes. And then come back into center. You're back in that toe squat. On the other side, left knee to your chest, round your spine. Left leg forward, set your heel down. Now pull the knee back in. Extend the leg behind. Lift your hips as much as you need to. And then come back to center, back into that toe squat, and we'll keep going from here. Right leg forward, heel down. Pull through center. Come all the way back. Keep both hands down. Back to center into your toe squat. Left leg forward, heel down. Pull through center, come all the way back. And then on to both heels. Right leg forward, set your heel down. Pull through center, extend this behind. On to both heels again. Left leg forward, heel to the floor. Pull through center, extend all the way back. And then on to both heels, 2 more rounds. Right leg forward, heel down. Pull through center all the way behind. And then come back to your toe squat again. Left leg forward, heel down. Pull through center, extend the leg back. And then on to both heels. One more time, right leg forward, heel to the floor. Pull through center, step it back. And then back to your toe squat again. Left leg forward, heel down. Pull through center, come all the way back. And then on to both heels again. Legs together, heels high. Now, we're going to work the twist from here. So see, keep the left hand down at your side. When you're ready, inhale the right arm up high. And with the exhale, bring the right elbow down, push into your left thigh, and work the twist. Lengthen out your spine, open up your chest to the left as far as you can go. Now, if you want to stay here, this is fine. If you can go further toward the side crow, bring the right palm down flat. Left hand in line with the right, close together or maybe out wider. Press into your palms, lift your hips a little bit. And just move toward this. Shoulders forward, pull the elbows toward you. Lean enough to take some of the weight off that right foot. And then just come back to center with the hands on either side of your legs. Take it on the other side. Right hand down at your side. Inhale the left arm up high. With the exhale, bring the left elbow down. Push into your right thigh. Lengthen out your spine. Twist to the right as much as you can. Good enough here. If you want to go further, bring the left palm down. Right hand lines up with the left. Look forward, lift your hips. Shoulders forward, bend the elbows in. Lean enough to lift that left foot a little bit. And then come back to center. Now we're still in that toe squat. And just faces forward. Now work the balance here. Bring your torso toward upright. The heels are still lifted. Hands to heart center. Now work this as best you can. Try to keep your spine tall. Go ahead, lift your hips about 1 foot above your heels. Bring yourself about halfway to standing. And then come all the way up, straighten your legs. Try to keep your heels high, squeeze your ankles toward each other. And we'll take it back down. Bend the knees, sink about halfway down. Just hold for a moment. Keep your torso upright. Sink down, hover about 1 foot above your heels. And then back to the heels, back to your toe squat. And release. Bring your hands down. Bring your knees to the floor. Shake your feet out a little bit and just move around and breathe here. Now you can always just stay here and breathe and take a break, and that's good enough. Maybe take another stretch before we move on. Once you're ready, just tuck the toes, straighten your legs, lift your hips, and bring yourself into down dog. As you move into position, just feel things out for a moment. And then look at how you set things up. Hands shoulder width, flatten your palms so you feel weight toward the base of your thumbs. Sink your chest down low to the floor. Even as your chest sinks down, reach your hips up as high as you can. And use your core here, pulling through the belly, round the low ribs. Use that to help lengthen your spine, keep your core tense, and keep your hips reaching high. Now, if your legs are tight, just let that go. You can always bend your knees. Maybe just pedal this out, move your hips side to side. When you're ready here, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just bend the knees, look forward, step to the front, take a ragdoll fold. Now feet about hips width distance apart, deep bend in the knees, let your belly touch your thighs. Let your head hang, let your spine round, and let the muscles in your neck relax, let your head just hang. Now you can bring it, if you want to take it further, you can reach to opposite elbows and maybe shake this out side to side to loosen up even more. And then once you're ready, just release any grip that you have. Keep your knees bent to begin and just slowly restack your spine. Round this up to standing. Bring your head up last and just open up your palms at your sides. Now when you're ready, with an inhale, reach your arms up high. And with the exhale, just bring your hands down to heart center. Take a moment to breathe. Set an intention. And let your mind clear. Find your focus. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your hands. Now with the next inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, slowly fold this forward. Hinge at the hips, start the straight spine, put a little bend in the knees. Keep your core engaged, move smoothly. And then just release this at the bottom. Now with an inhale, lift it up halfway, fingertips to the floor to the shins. Lengthen forward to the crown of your head. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands to the mat and step it back to high plank. Find your shape here. Resting the shoulders, palms press to the floor. Press the floor away from you. Press your spine up toward the ceiling. Keep that lift. And then take an inhale. Now with the exhale, slowly bring your shoulders forward as the elbows bend. Keep your body in line. Elbows pulled into your sides and lower with control all the way down into your belly. Once you're down, flatten the feet out behind you. Hands under the shoulders, elbows in at your sides. We'll take it up and down through low cobra. So with an inhale, just peel up your head, neck, and chest. With the exhale, roll this back down. Inhale, peel this up again. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, peel up one more time. Hold that lift. Now keep the lift in the upper body. Press your feet down, squeeze your glutes. And then take some all the way out of your hands. Elbows at your sides, pull the shoulders back, look forward. And then lift it up higher. Take an inhale. With the exhale, roll back down. Now hands under the shoulders, elbows in at your sides. Press the palms to the floor. Let's take it to upward facing dog. So with an inhale, straighten your arms. Now pull your chest forward. Let your hips hang. Stand on the tops of your feet. Keep your legs active and lift your knees up from the mat. To take it further, kick your feet down. Squeeze your glutes. Pull the hips forward to deepen and lengthen the arc all through the front. Now lift with your arms, but lift with your shoulders. Keep your neck long. Keep your chest pushing forward. Deep inhale. And then with the exhale, pull your belly in. Hips high to down dog. Paddle out here. Let your hips move side to side. Now from your down dog, inhale the right leg high behind you. And bend the right knee, hang your right foot left, come into your scorpion dog, work the twist. As your right foot's reaching left, see about getting light on the right hand. Maybe lift the palm and come up onto the fingertips. With the next inhale, straighten this out, three-legged dog. And with the exhale, bring your right foot down, other side. Inhale the left leg high. Now bend your left knee, hang your left foot right, scorpion on this side. See about coming up onto the fingertips of your left hand as you twist. With an inhale, straighten your left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the foot down to the floor. From your down dog, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, step or float to the front. Inhale, lift it up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale to standing, reach us up high. And then with the exhale, sink into chair. Put the weight to heels, bend your knees, and bring your hips down low. Now as you settle in, just see the feet are within hips width distance, not too wide. Big toes and knees towards center. And then bind it low. Bring the right arm across your low back. At the left side, bring your palms together. Interlace your fingers. Keep your shoulders pulled back. Keep your chest open. Keep your hips low. Now focus weight on the right foot. Lift your left heel. Left leg forward. Dip the big toe down. Now draw a semicircle all the way back with the left big toe. And then swing that left leg forward. Left big toe back again. Keep looking forward. And then bring the big toe to the front. One more time, left big toe back. This time, go past the right edge of the mat. Now tuck the toes of your left foot, lean back a little bit, keep your shoulders pulled back. Now hinge forward if you need to, but bend both knees slowly, bring that left knee down to the floor. Once you're all the way down, with an inhale, reach your left arm high. And with the exhale, bring the left arm down low past your right thigh. Pull the right shoulder back, gaze up high, just hold your twist. Keep breathing here. Now take an inhale. And with the exhale, just release. Both hands down around the right foot. Step your left foot back, low lunge. From here, we're going to take it to a side plank. So the left hand will be the base. Roll to the outside edge of the left foot, slide the right foot back. Now you can keep the right foot down, you can drop the left knee, or you can stack your legs. Wherever you go, keep the hips up high. Reach your right arm high. Now this is enough if you want to move with this. Reach your right arm long past your head. Lift the right leg off the left. And then take an inhale. With the exhale, squeeze in elbow to knee. Now inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time. Now with your right hand, you can hold your right knee or reach for the right big toe. Now either point the knee up high or extend the leg up high. Wherever you are, keep your hips lifted. Take an inhale. With the exhale, right hand forward, right foot forward, low lunge. Now let's bring it down low. Left knee down, left foot flat behind. Sink your hips down, press them forward. Anjaneyasana here. With an inhale, open up, reach up and back, gaze up high. Let your hips sink low to the front of the mat. And just stretch this out long. Keep breathing here. Long arc on the front of the left, front of your body from your left knee through the shoulders. That's what I'm trying to say. Now as you hold this shape, bring your hands into heart center, elbows wide. Interlace your fingers, face your palms away from you. And then bring the hands above your head, palms still open, elbows still bent. And take this as a bit of a side bend here. So go ahead, pull the right elbow down toward the floor, look down to the right. Keep your left hip pushing forward as you're leaning. And if you can take it further, kick your left foot down, maybe hover your left knee above the mat. Now take an inhale. And with the exhale, release. Bring both hands down around the right foot. Tuck the toes of the left foot. Lift your left knee back to low lunge. Now I want to set it up for a pyramid stance. Bring your left foot forward one pace behind the right. Hands to your hips. Now with an inhale, bring yourself all the way upright. And take a moment to set it up here. So feet about 3 feet front to back. Still hips width distance side to side so the hips are squared. Legs straight, feet flat. Left foot points to the side at least a little bit. Be sure to pull the right hip back, left hip forward. And then bring both hands to your low back. Palms open, elbows wide, shoulders pulled back. Now from here, back and forth to a halfway fold. Hinge from the hips. Lead with your chest, come down toward halfway. Keep looking forward. Inhale, bring yourself all the way upright. Exhale, hinge again, just toward halfway down. Inhale, bring this all the way up. Now the exhale, hinge forward one more time. Just take this as far as you can hold. Now keep looking forward. Keep your shoulders pulled back. Go deeper as much as you need to. Bend into the right knee. Bring your belly to touch your right thigh. Stay here. Right hip still pulling back. Left hip pulling forward. And then just reach your left arm forward. And we're going to go back and forth, left elbow to the right knee. Now take an inhale. With the exhale, pull the elbow toward your right knee. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time. And then bring the left hand to your low back to meet the right. Bring yourself back upright. When you're ready, bring the weight forward to the right foot and come to standing with your left knee high. Now dig the right big toe down, find your balance here, slow your breathing down. Once you're ready, take the legs into an eagle bind. Left leg crosses tightly over the right. Now squeeze your legs together, let your hips sink down. You can touch that left foot to the floor if you need to. Keep your shoulders pulled back. And then once you're ready, go ahead, reach your arms out wide. Let's take the full pose. Left arm under, right arm over. Cross at the elbows, palms to touch thumbs with your face, or reach across the opposite shoulders, whatever works. Once you find the arm bind here, pull the shoulders down, lift the elbows as much as you can. Keep your legs squeezing, sink your hips down low, look up and keep breathing here. Now with your next inhale, straighten your right leg, lift your left knee. And then just set the left foot down to meet the right. Legs together, keep your legs straight, keep yourself up tall. If you can, keep your arms crossed. You can release that if you need to. We're going to take it down to the toe squat from here. Now press your toes down, lift your heels up off the floor, squeeze your ankles toward each other. Heels stay lifted, try to hold your spine vertical. And then with control, slowly bend in your knees. Bring this all the way down to sitting on your heels. You're going to release the hands at any time. Once you're all the way down, just bring your fingertips down to the floor. And then go ahead, turn your knees over to the left side. And from here, we'll take the twist. Right hand stays down. Inhale the left arm high. With the exhale, bring the left elbow down past your right thigh. Now open up your chest toward the front of the mat. Keep your spine long. Work that twist. This is enough. If you're going to go toward the side crow, bring the left palm down to the floor. Set the right hand flat in line with the left, wide or narrow. Look forward, start to lean, lift your hips a little bit. Shoulders forward, pull the elbows in, and lean enough to lift your feet. Whatever position with the legs you like. Breathe here, just twist. And then when you're ready, take it to your vinyasa. Once you find it down dog, move around for a moment. Let's go ahead and take it on the other side. When you're ready here, with an inhale, raise your left leg high behind you. Move into your scorpion dog. Bend your left knee, hang your left foot right. Work that twist, stack your hips. Try to take it further. See about lifting up onto the fingertips of your left hand. With an inhale, straighten this out, three-legged dog. And with the exhale, bring your left foot down. Inhale the right leg high. Bend your right knee, hang your right foot left. Work the twist, maybe lift your right palm up as well. With an inhale, straighten this out, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the right foot down. From your down dog, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just bend the knees, look forward, step or float to the front. Inhale, lift it up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale to standing, reaches up high. With the exhale, sink into chair. Put the bend in your knees, sink your hips down low. Now again, feet not too wide within hips width distance, big toes and knees towards center. Bring the left arm across your low back. At the right side, palms together, interlace your fingers, keep your shoulders pulled back, keep your chest open. Now as you hold this, lift the right heel up off the floor. Extend the right leg forward, dip your big toe down. Draw the semicircle all the way behind you. And then swing the right leg forward. Right big toe all the way back again. And then swing it forward. One more time, right big toe back, come past the left edge of the mat. Now tuck the toes of the right foot, lean back, keep your shoulders pulled back. And then take it slow, bend into both knees, bring that right knee all the way down to the floor. Once you're down, with an inhale, reach your right arm up high. With the exhale, right elbow comes down past your left thigh, pull the left shoulder back, look up toward the ceiling, and just breathe here. Take this as deep as you can. Take an inhale. With the exhale, release. Bring both hands down around the left foot. Step the right foot back, come into a low lunge. And from here, we'll take the side plank on this side. Right hand's your base. Roll the outside edge of the right foot, slide the left foot back. Now you can keep the left foot down, bring the right knee down, or stack your legs. Hips up high, left arm high, maybe stay here. Now if you're going to move, reach the left arm past your head. Lift the left leg off the right. Take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze in, elbow to knee. Now inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. And then inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time. Now you can hold the left knee with your left hand or reach for the left big toe. Maybe point the knee up toward the ceiling or extend that leg straight up, but keep your hips lifted wherever you are. Take an inhale. With the exhale, left hand forward, left foot forward, back to your low lunge. Then take it lower, right knee down, right foot flat behind, sink your hips down, press them forward. When you're ready, open this up. With an inhale, reach up and back, gaze up high, and let your hips sink low to the front of the mat. Keep breathing here. Now hold on to your shape. Bring your hands down to heart center. Interlace your fingers. Keep the elbows wide. Face the palms away from you. And then bring the hands above your head. Palms are still open. Now take it with that side bend. Pull that left elbow down toward the floor. Look down to the left. Keep your right hip pulling forward. And if you want to go deeper, kick the right foot down. Maybe hover that right knee up off the mat. Take an inhale. With the exhale, just release both hands down around the left foot. Tuck the toes of the right foot, lift your right knee. Set up the pyramid. Bring the right foot forward one pace behind the left. And then with an inhale, hands to your hips, come all the way upright again. Now go ahead, adjust as you need to. Feet about 3 feet front to back. Still hips width distance side to side so the hip stays squared. Right hip forward, left hip back. Legs straight, feet flat, right foot points to the side at least a little bit. Hands to your low back, palms open, elbows wide, shoulders pulled back. And we'll take it down toward the halfway fold. Take an inhale. With the exhale, lead with your chest, hinge from the hips, look forward, come toward halfway, and then bring yourself all the way back upright. Hips stay squared, hinge from the hips, lead with your chest, come down toward halfway again, and then bring it all the way back up. One more time, hinge from the hips, lead with your chest, look forward, come toward halfway down, hold here. And then as you hold this, bend the left knee as deeply as you need to. Touch the belly of your left thigh. Keep your shoulders pulled back. Keep looking forward. And keep your hips squared. Now reach forward with the right arm. Back and forth. Right elbow to left knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Pull it in. Inhale, right arm forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time, and then both hands behind your back again. Bring yourself back upright. Bring the weight forward to the left foot. Come to standing with your right knee high. Dig your left big toe down, slow your breathing down, find your balance. And then once you're stable, go ahead, cross that right leg tightly over the left, take that eagle bind. Now sink into the hips, maybe touch that right foot down if you need to. And then once you're ready, take the full pose, reach your arms out wide. Now this time it's going to be right arm under, left arm over, across at the elbows, palms to touch, thumbs and thumbs toward your face. If you need to, go ahead, reach across the opposite shoulders, but keep your arms squeezing. Shoulders down, lift the elbows as much as you can. Sink into the hips, keep your legs squeezing, and maybe look up. Keep breathing here. Now with your next inhale, straighten the left leg, lift the right knee. With the exhale, just set the right foot down next to the left and stand tall. Feet together, legs together as well. Now, if you can, try to keep your arms crossed as they are. You can always release that. But then press your toes down, lift your heels up high. Squeeze the ankles toward each other. And let's take it down to that toe squat. Now, hold your spine upright, but bend the knees, let them go forward. With control, bring yourself all the way down onto your heels. Now, once you're down, go ahead, release the hands down to the floor. Let's take that twist. So turn your knees over to the right side this time. And keep your hands at the front. When you're ready, left hand stays down. Inhale the right arm up high. With the exhale, right elbow pushes into your left thigh. Now work that twist. Lengthen out your spine and open your chest to the front as far as you can. If you're going to take side crow, right palm down. Left hand sets as well. Look forward. Now lift the hips a little bit. Start to lean. Shoulders forward. Pull the elbows in. Keep lean to lift your feet. Whatever position you want to bring the legs into. Just hold the twist and breathe. And then take it to another vinyasa when you're ready. All right, now from your down dog, let's take it to half pigeon. Inhale the right leg high behind you. With the exhale, bring it forward. Right knee behind the right wrist, right ankle somewhere behind the left. Go ahead, bring your left knee down, flatten your left foot behind you. Pull your left hip forward, keep it in line with the right. Sink your weight straight down. And feel at least some of that stretch on the right side, outer hip or toward the glutes. Now you can just keep your spine upright like this. Maybe go deeper toward the back bend. And if you want to melt it down, you can take it down as low as you like. Just hold your stretch and take it to where you need to right now. Breathe with us here. All right, now from here, if your hands are forward, walk them in close. We're going to take another pose. So go ahead and lower yourself to the right hip. Swing your left leg forward. And we're going to take this to a Janashasana variation. So keep the left leg extended and the right knee bent. Sole the right foot to your left thigh just as high as you're comfortable with. We're going to take this with a side bend. So go ahead, open your chest toward the right knee. And now I want you to bring your left forearm down inside your left leg. Bring the left elbow to the floor. Now bend the left knee as much as you need to make that happen, but keep the left forearm grounded. Now as you open toward the right side, reach your right arm back, stretch it out long. We're going to go back and forth with this right arm a few times. So take an inhale here. With the exhale, sweep the right arm across and reach for your left big toe. Now inhale again, reach your right arm out wide. Exhale, sweep across and reach overhead. Inhale, right arm out wide one more time. Exhale, sweep across, reach for your left big toe. Now, if you touch your toe, it's great. If you don't worry about it. Just keep reaching. Now, pull the right shoulder back. Look up toward the ceiling. To take this deeper, push your left arm into your left leg. And as you draw the right shoulder back, try to rotate your chest open toward the ceiling as you stretch your right side long. Keep breathing here. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just go ahead and bring yourself back upright. Hands behind, lean back, cross at the ankles. When you're ready, roll forward your hands, step this back to down dog. And from here, we'll take it to the other side. So when you're ready with an inhale, reach your left leg high this time. Exhale, bring it forward. Left knee toward the left, wrist up to ankle somewhere behind the right. Bring the right knee down. Right foot flat behind. Pull the right hip forward. Keep it in line with the left. Sink your weight straight down. Look for at least some of that stretch on the left side, outer hip or toward the glutes. Now again, you can just keep yourself upright like this. Maybe go deeper toward the back bend. You can melt this down low if you like. Just take it to where you need to. And just breathe here. All right, again from here, if your hands are forward, walk them in close. And then as you're ready, lower the left hip, swing your right leg forward this time. Let's move into Janashasana on this side. Right leg extended, left knee bent, sole the left foot to your inner right thigh. And to sit this up tall, turn, open your chest toward the left knee. And then bring the right forearm down inside the right leg. Elbow comes down to the floor, so bend the right knee as much as you need to make that happen. Go ahead, reach your left arm out wide, take an inhale. With the exhale, sweep across, reach for the right big toe. Inhale, reach your left arm out wide again. Exhale, sweep this across, arm overhead. Inhale, reach your left arm out wide. Exhale, sweep across, reach toward the right big toe and just hold. Now, if you touch the toe, it's great. If you don't worry about it. It's not really the goal. Just stretch that out long. To take this deep, push the right arm into your right leg, pull your left shoulder back, and as you're stretching the left side long, open your chest toward the ceiling on this side. Keep breathing here. Now take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just bring yourself upright. Hands behind, lean back, bend into both knees. And then this time, come all the way down onto your back. Once you're down, bring your knees into your chest. Just squeeze everything in tight for a moment here. And then go ahead, release your grip and bring your feet down to the floor. Now we're just going to take this into one long round of back bending here. We'll take it toward bridge, work to deepen this a little bit. And you got the option of taking it up to wheel. So to set this up, feet, knees, hips width distance, bring your heels in close to your low back's basically flat. Arms at your sides, palms down, just keep your gaze high. Now when you're ready, with an inhale, press your feet, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. Hold the tension in the glutes and keep your hips pressing up. Now to deepen your bridge, bring your hands underneath your hips. Interlace your fingers, pull the palms toward each other. See about working your shoulders further behind your back to open up your chest even more. And keep your hands pushing down into the floor. Now, as you hold this, I want you to bring this up to a figure 4. So go ahead, bring the right ankle across your left thigh, curl the toes, and then press the right knee toward the floor, but squeeze your glutes and lift your hips as much as you can. And just hold here for a moment. And then release that. Set the right foot down, and let's take it on the other side. So bring the left ankle past your right thigh, curl the toes. Press your hips up high as you push that left knee toward the floor. Keep your hands pressing down, keep breathing. And then release the cross and bring the left foot down. Now you can stay in bridge. Maybe walk your feet in a little bit closer to your shoulders. Keep your hands pushing down, keep the glutes engaged. And if you want to take it to wheel, keep the hips up high, just release the hands, and set the palms down around your head. Now when you're ready, just press into your palms, you lift the top of your head first. Whenever you're ready, straighten your arms, lift your hips up toward the ceiling, let your chest open up toward the back of the mat. Now keep your glutes squeezing. If it's too much on the low back, you can always bring your heels up, try to set them back down. But keep the engagement in the glutes. And all along the length of your spine, open up your chest, push your palms down into the floor, and just keep breathing here. Now from wherever you are, take an inhale. With the exhale, bring everything back down. And then once you're down, pull the knees back in, squeeze the knees in close, and just flatten everything out. And from here, we'll take happy baby. Go ahead, reach between the knees. Take hold of the outside edges of your feet. Now stack your ankles above your knees, pull down on both sides. Draw the knees down toward the floor. Outside your ribs, press your feet back up into your hands at the same time. Keep the tension working both up and down. Now work to flatten your spine, so your tailbone toward the floor. If you want to take it further, maybe rock a little bit side to side. Further still, you can extend your legs out against your grip. And then finally, wherever you are here, take a deep inhale. Draw it down as much as you can. With the exhale, just release. Extend your legs out fully. Lay your arms to your sides. Open up your palms toward the ceiling. And then just let your eyes close here. Let your body settle down into the mat. And then let yourself move again bit by bit, fingers and toes, arms and legs. Take a deep inhale, reach your arms out long past your head. And then draw it all back in, bring the elbows toward your chest. Pull your knees up as well. And just find your way up to a comfortable seat. Ground yourself into the mat here, stack your spine. And bring your hands up to heart center. Now take a deep inhale here, hold on to at the top. And then just let everything go. I thank you for joining class. Namaste.